until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and when window shopping. I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option. Really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready,
all right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Pioneer. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Warrior 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. It's Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Third and just 2 to go.
Go, Rig, go. Ready.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 60,
Lane motioning left.
Cut 19, cut 19, Mustang 19.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Short pass brought in. We got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
Right to the air. Burrow escapes the pocket. His first pass falls incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. 12. 11. Cut.
Play action now. Burrow. He's caught, and it's Higgins again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cut. 180. What is that? 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43.
Here we go. 180. What is that?
Again, it's Burrow. Catch made left side by Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie.
Gun.
The give here on 2nd. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
On 1, ready?
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They give it to him again. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. It seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Going after try good by Reichert. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offensive line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. That.
Dive play straight ahead. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
11. Here we go. Ready? Place hot. 11 Thomas. Hot.
Burrow from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
Ready, hot. Hot.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Offline, ready?
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, big 13.
Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Cut. 180. 11. Cut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Owen gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Forced out to his right. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's get set. Stop.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Gotta go.
Working quickly here.
Bengals first down.
Cut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
We're good.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Bengals first down.
Cut.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. The Commander has a whole left, room to run. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2. You could hear the crowd swell first on the block, Brock, and then again as they scooped it up and started the return. Man, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest plays we get to see, too. You know, the rule was changed back in 2015 that you could take it back for 2. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back since then, well, we can count on our 2 hands. It's incredibly tough to do, but they just pulled it off.
Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throw left side, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
25 yards. First down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got it, ready?
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Rig, Wrap all 80, 18, 5 in. Check smash. Huh.
To the air again. Daniels escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Cut. 180. What is that? 11. Cut.
Burrow setting the throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 180. Right side. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 11. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Gun. 12. 180. 11, mighty. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. It's his running back. Running in the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here
you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 20, Commanders 9. Will Riker to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Steady.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 biceps. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Start low 18. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Grab. 19 left. Cougar 19.
The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
70 Lions.
4th down. Here's Daniels. He finds it beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
1st down, Commanders.
Man in motion here.
Sixty Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Daniels is going to throw again. He throws a bullet to the center. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kicked off by Andre Cisco. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Running in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
11 Thomas, gun. Shot. 18, 11 MT, Kate. Shot.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
11. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He longs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Stop.
Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down.
11. Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
No throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
They'll run it from the gun. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
3rd and long for him here. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. This play's going to come to an end at the 27. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for Washington 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60, 30.
It's a quarterback run here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Hey! 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniels. Daniels get to him and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready.
3rd down. Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Daniels. All in left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, 11, 11. Stop.
Right up the gut. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Another carry for him. Escapes a defender. Now spinning away from one. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-possession game.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Get it. Go, Rick. Viking, 18. Hey, Cash. 18, Robert, 18.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality game, and it move the sticks.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he'll be met near the lines. Limit the game to a yard. Dax Hill up for the stop.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Half row 80. 19 seconds. Top row 18.
Daniels from the pistol. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. A solid gain there and gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready?
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
First down from the 42.
Pass, go.
Daniels back to throw. And he's brought down after a short gain. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 35. Daniels now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Looking quickly here.
Pass the 50. Pass the 50.
At the 26-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Daniels in. He owns the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. And he's got it. It's in close. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 16.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Dad. White 80. White 80. Dad.
They give it to him again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Here we go. 11, 11. White 80. 12, 12, 12.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the game stays at 11.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
First and 10 now from the 46. To throw, Daniels. Throw goes haywire. Fumble. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And what an effort after everything seemingly went off the rails, Brock. He never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result. No luck on a look to his back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Dragon 60.
Here's the backup. First throw. Has it at the 7. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Daniels looking to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. Then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And he's He's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
12. Stop.
Guys play straight ahead. Shoots away from one. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bengals have the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
All set to go now from the 35.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Going to the ground again on first. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
On one, ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Plowing up the middle. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. Can.
Now a give running right. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12.
Commanders 22. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. You've got a man in motion.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready up.
Looking now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up the third down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready up.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Dragon 60. Hey. Let go.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line. Daniels on first down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Unable to connect with his running back. And it sets up second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
This will be the final play of the game.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go sweep. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season.